Ya, hemos vuelto a The Outer Worlds 2. Ya, creo que podemos seguir avanzando con la historia. Quiero volver a la nave para ver el tema de las mascotas. ¡Oh, qué rico el cafecito! Defendomo táctico. Especies nativas. Auto Hacker 5000, ¿qué es esta weá? Porque estamos abriendo cuestiones.
Commander, we should put our heads together while we have time.
Aquí mi gente quiere conversar. Ya conversemos con la gente, tenemos conversaciones pendientes con un par.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
We can't let DeVries catch us on the back foot again. We need a plan.
If DeVries succeeds in killing these delegates, it'll be a hell of a lot more than a PR nightmare to worry about. It'll be war.
Should Agent DeVries succeed, current trajectories suggest a massive spike in civilian deaths throughout Arcadia. Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised, in the absence of Victor, status deceased, and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander. Additionally, per the Earth Directorate manual, when lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
You know where I stand. This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I let DeVries add to that number.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of our own phantoms? Good. Would have been a shame if DeVries was the reason for us falling out too.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
That damn Wiley put us in an impossible situation. I'm glad those hostages can go back to their families, but I fear we played right into DeVries' hands. With that data, she could wreak more havoc than we anticipated. Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach this, but it's my folk in the crosshairs. If something happens to our delegate, I don't know how I'd live with myself. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me. That's all I ask. If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. So let's not fail, huh? I feel sick that Victor chose to end his life the way he did. And he was prepared to do it from the start. Law. DeVries doesn't deserve that kind of loyalty from anyone. Fine by me.
La única conversación que tengo pendiente es esa, pero no... ¿Por qué nos venimos para acá?
Berry lunch. There's always time for purple berry lunch. Auntie Bizzo's purple berry munch. When you don't have time for purple berry lunch, there's always purple berry munch. Auntie Bizzo's Crabble juice. It's the Crabble.
Ya que igual es que tengo que... El oráculo tampoco tengo modificaciones, pues bueno. Ya, voy a ver con qué chucha voy a andar ahora. ¿Cómo que? Ya. Eso, vamos a andar en pelotille. No sé por qué no los puedo utilizar todavía. Ahí sí, pues, macho. Dios mío, fusil francotirador, está bien, por momento. ¿Por qué no me deja? Ahí sí.
Marisol, this unit has also been informed by Agent Delgado that she is not to be disturbed while resting unless... Approximately 1 month ago, Agent Ibarra asked that this unit store the keycard in an undisclosed location to assist him in drying out. Offers of applying moisturizer were declined. The keycard is located behind the skip drive in the engine room. Please do not inform Agent Ibarra of its location as per his request.
Bueno, parece que vamos a seguir avanzando con esto, weón. Prefiero venir hasta acá.
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy?
Tenemos que ir a la estación para salvar a todos, pero... Hace rato tenía ganas de venir a hacer.
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try. Needs some aging, but not too bad.
What? I was just with Barn.
You strike me as the upstanding sort. You lost.
Nice day for shady dealings.
Sorry, loitering ain't my crime of choice. Keep an eye out for snitches. We got a good thing going here.
Disculpen la tiritón de la cámara, pero
What do you think you're doing? You realize I saw that, right?
Halt there, fugitive. I'll take that bounty. Possibly. Depends on the arrangement.
Hostile ahead. What's the play, Commander?
¿pero por qué, weón? Pero si me acerqué nomás, po, weón. Ya mátenme. Pero bueno, lo único que hice fue acercarme, po, weón. No voy a... No voy a... La wea buena, weón. Ya, no me acerco a nadie, weón.
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try.
Keep an eye out for snitches.
Not too bad.
We got a good
What?
thing going here.
I was just with Barney. He said we're not getting any new shipments for months.
Ah, no, era una escalera, puta. Oh, fisuras.
Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of Arcadia's history through scientific exploration? What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS free market. Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were a new arrival, but I held out some hope that you might be able to enlighten me where the station populace has not. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded knowledge wherever it can be found. But my earnest questions have been met with suspicion. That's great. I can offer you a stipend from my exploratory budget for anything you might manage to discover. Converse with the locals, peer into unturned corners, and see what your able hand might unearth. I look forward to furthering the cause of history with you. I'd ask about in the saloon and the bazaar. Both are places where gossip flies about like so many tarot rays. Sub Rosa likely has some information about the crash, but I'm not sure where. You also might be able to find some intact portion of the ship amidst all of the station's wreckage. Take a look around. I'm sure you'll be able to get farther on your own.
Blades, bludgeons. Mind telling me if I still got both my eyebrows? Never mind. They were just slowing me down anyway. Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection. That's privileged information, friend. If you want it, you're going to have to kill me. Just jesting. Although if you did want to kill me, I've got many finely priced perforators tuned to do just that. Perhaps you'd be inclined to take a look at my wares? Feel free to go.
Ya sé que quiero de acá.
If you've a tooth pain, you know who to visit. My lucky day. Spotted me a wanted criminal. Now give me that bounty. Very good. Our business is concluded.
Get caught unawares all you like. My armor. Only thing dependable as my gear are my prices. Tell me what you need. Booming now. Used to be a few other armor shops on the station. As it happened, their owners mysteriously vanished. I picked up their inventories real cheap, since they were just taking up station storage. It sure was a convenient windfall for yours truly. Real convenient. Exactly. I wish some other sorts around here who like to cast aspersions were as understanding as you. Can do.
¿Qué onda que todo es tan caro, weón?
If you lost it, I'm selling it.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker.
Lad, you ain't got much of a concept of a deal, do you? You ain't got nothing to offer, and a threat is offering less than nothing.
You realize any other arbiter would have crushed you where you stand for obstruction of justice long before now? That I am flowing with magnanimity?
Can't say I know what that word means, but if you're inclined to keep threatening me, only thing gonna be flowing is your blood out your body.
Weón, qué incómodo, weón. Pero me puedo acercar a... Puta la weón.
Come now, Prospero, you've been on that stage hundreds of times. This perturbation looks bad on you, and you're not one for looking bad. Terribly sorry you've got me ruminating. A man of my persuasion shouldn't stoop to such self-deprecation, especially in front of prospective customers. You've identified me properly. But information transference is the lifeblood of free market station. And if you want a transfusion, you'll have to grant me a spot of help. I'm in charge of keeping the patrons of the saloon entertained. Normally this does not present an issue, but I learned that an old flame of mine shall attend my next performance. My resolve is uncharacteristically flagging. I find myself fixating on the most minute of issues. I need something to bolster my confidence. Liquid courage has never failed me, but I have a discerning palate. The automech chef in the bazaar sells my preferred brand of alcohol, though it can be headstrong. You see, I can't just drink any old swill from the bar. My refined palate can only stomach one drink. Iceberg-aged whiskey. Something of a collector's item, I'm told. Now, if you'll excuse me, an artist must be granted solitude to properly amass his mental forces.
Maybe if you would actually purchase something, I'd help you find your quarry. Well, might. Actually, might's a strong word.
The Sovereign's arbiters do not negotiate. Tell me where the broker is.
Yeah, I got actual customers to see to. Let me know how not negotiating goes for you.
Another challenger approaches.
Prepare to be sent weeping from my curio collection. None have defeated my collections, and none shall. But I do so delight in a competition. Are you prepared to do battle? Cards, my dear, of the toss ball and pitch ball variety. I must see if your collection bests my own. Sporting! Let us do battle! A not unimpressive display, closing in on my own. With perhaps a handful more, you just might defeat me. But today, you do not. I cannot open my wares to any unless their collections rival my own. I hope you understand. Feel free to return once you have bolstered your ranks. But know that you shall still not defeat me.
This ain't the place to go poking your nose in other folks'
Nice day
business.
for shady dealings.
Can't tell if you're a fixer or need fixing.
Up to no good. Good.
Pero me da miedo acercarme ahora a todo, po, weón.
Don't you understand that this, all of this, is wrong? You wouldn't need to peddle to live if you still adhered to the sovereign's rule.
I wouldn't live at all if the Protectorate was in power here, actually. Heard about your hanging your own people. Shameful, really. Before you get defensive, don't bother. I ain't interested in hearing about how it was justified, just as I ain't interested in bringing you to the broker. Stop wasting my time.
Ya, pero basta, pues, weón.
Your rig is still tired. But I'm not ready.
Vamos, que me detectaron. Ya.
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have. Someone with a little more grit. That man back there? Reckon a tough crossword puzzle would have eventually sent him over the edge, even if we hadn't come along. I don't envy anyone in the Order's janitorial sciences. They're gonna have a hell of a time scraping him off the walls. And the floors. And the ceiling. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. No, yeah, of course. Stupid question. It's just... I look at someone like Victor and see the trap I might have fallen into. True. But DeVries is still DeVries. She's good at deconstructing folks, uncovering their points of failure. She'd have known I had my heart set on being a hero. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do, if I'm honest. I will say, it's a lot easier to do just that nowadays. With you around, that is. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. Unless there was something else you needed. Sure, always happy to tour around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Hijo.
I'll be collecting the price on your head now. Thank you. Very good.
Sorry about our friend here. No matter how slow I talk, the words free market station is independent and does not bow to the protectorate don't seem to be registering with him. What can I get you? Oh, sure. Got it right behind the bottled gold and spiced silver. No, I ain't got any fancy booze for our in-house drunkard. And if he wants to know if I do, he should come and ask me himself. Or better yet, focus on his upcoming set. Aside from irritating me, I've been making it my business not to know. We of Free Market Station don't get involved with partisans, especially obnoxious ones. He may stay so long as he doesn't cause real strife, but that's it. You want to know more? Ask him, not me. If you were running a less than legal group, would you want everyone knowing your agents' identities? I don't think so. Lots of folks in Sub Rosa have friends and family elsewhere. Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate predominantly, but some order. If their identities somehow got out, those friends and family are suddenly going to look like much juicier targets. It's safer for everyone this way. Always. For example, there's some kind of hoity-toity collector type parked upstairs. Supposedly, she's willing to sell some of her collection if you impress her. Laws.
No hay ningún otro NPC que me llame la atención, weón. Un roboto. Ah, no, no es un roboto, un loco.
Welcome to the true free market, friend.
Grievous bodily harm on other people. I've got it.
Buy from me. Listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this, but anything I sell you runs the risk of exploding. I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me. No. Chips decidedly ain't in my purview. You sure I can't interest you in some bric-a-brac instead of this conversation? You can tell? Damnation. Sounds like you know what it's like working with technology. Maybe I can confide in you. Before it crashed, I served on the free market as a secondary engineer, first grade. Had a colleague who was very talented, but not very good at hiding it. Supervisor saw her as a threat and demoted her to the engine room. She wasn't the type to take a blow without dodging. In Auntie's Choice, there's politics among waste technicians. My colleague sabotaged the engines when her partner was on his mandated 2-minute break. When the free market attempted to breach orbit, well, just about everyone died. I made it to an escape pod on the port side. The ship landed on its starboard. I got lucky. Yeah, me too. Anyway, can we get back to subjects that aren't this? I got goods to sell. Be happy to show you. My contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
Shop here to preparing sniveling servitude protocol complete. Greetings, most valued and attractive customer. What may this unit rehydrate for you? Yes, iceberg-aged whiskey is currently on reserve for Prospero Paulo. Current customer is not Prospero Paulo. Unit cannot vend to current customer. Scanning error. Cannot ascertain identity of current customer. Purging all vending restrictions. Eliminating one restriction. Vending iceberg-aged whiskey complete. Thank you for your patronage. All wares were at some point cooked fresh. Error. Road sales grandstanding not found.
Garment's here. Come ganderize. I might not know what all my wares are, but I'm sure we can find something you like. If you're in need of sprucing up the old wardrobe, I can provide. I got rags, finery.
As it happens, standing in one place and focusing on not being nervous does not, in fact, help one not be nervous. My friend. Excellent. Thank you. Very well. You wish to know about the crash, yes? Are you prepared for a sordid tale of drama and woe? Everyone knows that the free market's captain was a hopeless romantic, especially disposed to giving too much of her heart to those inclined to break it. The final betrayal came from a dashing rogue smuggler who vanished with most of her bits. The good captain had about all she could endure. Indeed, she did. The crew attempted to wrest the controls from her to save them from their fate, but alas, too late. That's all I know. I thank you for your help once again, and now I must get ready for my set.
A shooter from not a weapons store. This place ain't half bad. I've been to seedier underbellies.
Greetings. How has the data collection fared? Finally, a breakthrough. Let's hear it. How did the ACS free market meet its end? It sounds like Auntie's choice security measures leave something to be desired. I'll mark that down. Aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments? An incompetent captain and an incompetent crew. Tisk tisk. Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize what actually happened? Scuttling an entire freighter and killing hundreds all for a few extra bits. Interesting to know. Thanks to you, my report is complete. Here, something for your considerable help. Auntie's Choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. We should have ample opportunity to use this for propaganda purposes. I'm glad we're of like minds. I'll be sure to notify my friends in the order that you can be trusted. Now I need to get this report to my superiors. Thanks again. I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted? I am not satisfied. The information I'm collecting here shall be of historical someday.
Bueno, parece que esta weá definitivamente no es más que esto. No.
Stimulants, medicament, if you're here about a tooth. If you've wounds that need stitching, or depends. Can you pay? I've met some people who disagreed. Then they died. Is there something else I can offer? Doctor here. Get your stitches.
Anybody even listening to this? Let me tell you stuff.
Ya, creo que dejo hasta acá. Fue bien fome. Muy fome. Opa. Ah, mira, había una puerta. Ya, va a estar, yo creo que esto va a ser lo divertido del capítulo. No. Me prendí el primero. Ya. Ya, pero, ya, pero para que las vea. Ya. Ya. Este. Este. Oh, está difícil. Si parto por abajo, no tiene que ser por arriba, man. Ahí. Creo que hay que prender el segundo nomás. Tengo que pensarlo bien, espérate. Yo tengo que partir sí o sí por este, pues. El segundo va a ser este. Y aquí tengo dos opciones, este o este. Tiene que ser este, porque si no este circuito no avanza. Ah, curioso. Curioso. No. Ay, está bueno el puzzle, está bueno el puzzle. Está bueno el puzzle. Podría partir por el tercero. Derecho. Y que aquí active ese. Este. Hacer eso. Bien. No. Quédense acá, perros culiados. ¿No?
good. Instead, the ceasefire can remain in place, and folk can, if you say so.
Anyway, need something, Commander? If you're...
Ahí sí, pues bueno, ahí sí. Los desagradables, weón. Es que aquí choco, pues weón. Ahí choco, pues weón. Abrí el primero, ahora viene el segundo. Abrí este ahí. Bajo ahí. Pero no puedo seguir para acá, pues weón. Tengo que bajar aquí. Y abrí el segundo. Y ahora el tercero. Bajo el primero. Bajo el segundo. Subo el tercero porque cagan los dos, pues weón. Está bueno el puzzle, weón. Y ojo, y ese no... Ahí. Ah, me tiene mal. Me tiene mal el puzzle, culiao. No hay ninguna pista en esta weá tampoco, po, weón. No entiendo, weón. Ahí abrí el tercero, po, weón. ¿Se pueden abrir cruzados entonces, po, weón? Ahora sí, o sí tengo que abrir el segundo, po, weón. No, el primero, weón. Este. Ay, ahí queda, mira. Oh, la weá pesada, weón. Vámonos a esta weá, weón. En serio que me desconformo.
Latest contraband came in. Look like the hall.
Ya, ahora sí me robé todo. Dios mío. Una mierda este lugar.